And is there anything specific now that when you look at the Cluj office now versus 5 years ago when you first saw it, and you'd say like, wow, that's very different?
When I joined Betfair almost 5 years ago this summer, the establishment in Cluj was already 5 years down the road. And at that stage it was growing, but I don't think any of us had a view as to how quickly and how much it would develop in the following years. It's been an integral part of how we've built software and how we've grown the business internationally over the last 10 years. And I think will play an even greater role in the 10 years to come.
My first trip to Cluj was an 8-hour through the night trip on a Tarom flight. When I got there I was pretty tired, but it was very different to what I would have expected. The welcome from the team was phenomenal, and the intensity and the desire to just get stuff done was phenomenal.
In the 10 years going from a company of 20 people, I think initially, just working on a few kind of experimental areas, to a development centre of 500 people today, where we have real kind of core capability based out in Cluj. I think it's been a phenomenal journey, and the team have done an amazing job over that time.
Well, Cluj, I mean, even Cluj as a town has become more affluent over the 5 years since I've been there first. The investment we've made in people, but also the infrastructure of the office. It didn't used to be anything like its cutting edge as it feels now. So I think the team there have appropriately kept everyone honest about investing in the infrastructure and the people as we've grown. And it's one of the more exciting trips that one can make as part of the Paddy Power Betfair group.
The word was, if you wanted to get inspired, or if you wanted to kind of see things from a completely different perspective, go to Cluj. It is a very, very inspiring place to be. So I'd absolutely say that it's had that from a very long time.
And if I asked you what the first thing to jump to mind would be, if you think about one great thing that's come out of us, our office in Cluj.
I have a t-shirt, Paddy. I have a t-shirt from the Transylvanian Java group that I think has a penguin on it with fangs that are dripping blood. My children greatly enjoy this on the rare occasions that I go running in it.
Yeah, it's so hard because there's so many things, but I guess if I pick one thing, I think it will be Yoda, the customer services tool, because completely changed the way we do customer service for Betfair and soon for Paddy Power as well.
So I think the CPP platform sounds like it's got us to a point now where we can do a huge amount of stuff that we couldn't do before. It's going to make us competitive in a range of cross platform promotions, as the CPP name suggests. And I think I've personally seen some really good use cases of getting that to work for international markets.
So in 2027, 10 years on from the 10-year anniversary as we're in now, how do you see the Cluj office?
Cluj as a city has a massive base of not just technology people, but also marketing people and data type people.
What I love about the Cluj office is you're in no doubt when you go there that you work for a gambling company. They're so passionate and so connected to our product and so keen, and you see it everywhere. And I think the people there are so engaged with the work we do with the company, and they're always keen to learn about new stuff. So they've just been a great addition to the company.
Our ability to hire passionate, smart people with, today, a cost advantage, but people that are well educated and really want to make their mark in a European, indeed ultimately a global digital business, positions Cluj very well to be a growing part of this business in the years to come. So I think we'll probably do more stuff, and we're already doing more stuff than just software engineering. And I think there'll be more ops and more commercial stuff, perhaps addressing more Central Europe over the coming years.
If there's one message you'd like to give out to the team in Cluj for this week in particular that's coming up, what would it be?
Best of luck with the SCP and IDP projects, because I think they're two massively important things. So best of luck with those two projects.
Both for the professional and social experiences, and I think as long as a location like Cluj can continue contributing that to the group, that's a great thing.
I think it would be just keep doing what you're doing. The energy and the commitment and the excitement and the innovation that everybody's brought has been fantastic. So just keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing.